Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of this NHL 21 franchise mode with the Seattle Kraken. In this episode, we are going to be making it to the trade deadline and possibly going all the way as far as we can towards the playoffs, if we can make the playoffs. And last episode, we kind of just picked up off of where we were from in the middle of the season. Let's just go with it didn't go so well. It was our first little bit of an episode with our new coach. After the firing of our old coach, I forget his name even, Bernard Belanger or whatever. Now we got Bruce Evans as our head coach. That's what it is, yep. So I think we're just going to continue on here. And if we look at the standings right now, it's simply just right here. Yeah, we have 55 points, but look how far off we are from a playoff spot. We have to get to the third spot at least. 60. It's 5 points away. It's not far off. We do have the trade deadline coming up. I was thinking about some trades that we can make. I'll get into that this episode. Funny enough, I did go back to episode 8 of our NHL, our Senators franchise mode, our Ottawa Senators franchise mode that we did. Geez, what episode would that have been? It was so long ago. I didn't have a green screen. I was also facing the other direction because that's where my TV was then. So it was a complete different view. But that's not my point here. My point is in episode 8. Nearing the end, we are only in the year 2022. We're in the summer of 2022, finishing up free agency. So even with doing the expansion draft and the draft before that, even having a whole summer ahead of us, we're ahead of schedule, which is a bit odd. Maybe also because the first episode of the Sentence Career Mode, what do we know? Why am I thinking about something else? Oh, I'm thinking about the 2K. We don't have to talk about the 2K. Anyways, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna get right into this. So I think right off the bat, I think we're just gonna go right into the games. Once we get to the trade deadline, we'll do some damage. And what I mean by that is, as we play our first game against Tampa Bay, I'm probably going to be looking for a good forward that could come into our lineup. And wow, we suck. Rated point with 2 goals. A forward that can come into our lineup, and as well as a defenseman. Yes, a defenseman, which is a bit odd to think about, but there's really no defenseman that fits these lines. Or well, there are defensemen that fit the lines, but we don't have a solid defender that can come in, and we are missing some good players on the back end. Why is the stream not having it right now? Oh, there is big 8-2 win. Jesus. Brian Russ with a hat trick. Corrali with the goal. That's a rare sighting. You know what? Streamlabs updated today, so I think it might be Streamlabs that's a bit iffy today. I don't know what's going on, but it's a bit weird today. I'm gonna have to look at possibly changing that. Brent Pesce's injured till March 14th. That is not good considering we have our trade deadline coming up. Koshin's going to come in as defense. And speaking of trade and defenseman, I think it might be Pesce that might have to go. Because Derek Roy can fit in this lineup. Pesce, though, has been an issue. Or there's been one defenseman that's been an issue. I'm going to have to look him up or see who it is. So once again, we're back to 5 points. We're back to 5 points here. But yeah, no, we're going to be looking for a defenseman. Wow, we just got screwed over by Nick Cousins, really. Nick Cousins scored 2. What the hell's going on? This is being weird today. Can the stream focus, please? I'm actually being bothered by these frames per second. I don't know why, but I am. So yeah, no, we're gonna be looking for a forward, and we're gonna be looking for a defenseman. I think we have enough forwards with enough trade value that we could possibly get maybe an 84 or something to be replaced on this lineup. Wow, what a comeback. Wow, we scored 2 goals. Taylor Hall scored late. Wow. Wow, what a comeback there. Good win for the boys. But and Nola Chari's out for 5 days. But that will be the idea going forward. We need that second line forward. Because apparently we do, but apparently we don't. So, I don't know what to say. Hey, Stanya, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream today, Seattle. We're just right there at the playoff spot. But yeah, no, I think today's episode we're going to be getting to the trade deadline. We're going to finish that up, and then we should have enough time to get to the end of the season. And we beat Montreal with a shutout win. I'll take that. I'll take that today. But there we go, and that's our Nicholas Johnson in the AHL side. We're just on the verge there. Like I said, I think I said it from the start of the season. I said we're not like a superb playoff team, but we might just be able to get in there, just like creep in. And this team has showed it this year, man. My God. We're getting someone here. Brendan Saad and Palmieri are doing some work here. I almost traded, I think, Kyle Palmieri last episode, didn't I not? Like, maybe I'm being sat down here a bit. Noel Chari's back, so out goes Curtis Douglas. Saying the right name, yeah. I was calling him the wrong name, wasn't I not? I forget who it is, but there's that one person who I kept calling him. It's not Curtis Douglas. It was I can't remember. Jesus. I'm on the Seattle stream for the first time. What about it? Something. Yeah, this is exactly kind of like Bayern career mode, except we're just going to go. We're simming period by period. We're not simming like the whole game. Like well, first of all, they don't even have that in this game anyway, so we can't really do it. But no, simply like Bayern career mode, which oddly enough, tomorrow is actually our last episode of Bayern career mode, and I actually will be playing a game in that. Wow, we just got smoked. Actually, we kind of came back, so I guess we didn't get smoked, but we got smoked. Tomorrow will actually be our last episode of that Bayern career mode, so an era is going to end on this an era. Well, technically it is an era because it's like the startup era still, because I've been working on that series in the NHL and our Sens one at first. Those were our first series on this channel. Can we get a win here before the trade deadline against the Leafs? Yes, we can. Wow, Palmieri's been going off. Christ, it's like he wants to get traded or something. And then Chris Tierney's out with a fractured jaw. The players who I want to get rid of are getting injured. That's good. That's nice, Stanya. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm glad you're curious on this, because honestly, it's a fun series. This has been all right so far. I'm putting Noel Chari on the power play, even though he doesn't need to. Now, why? Okay. But yeah, no, tomorrow is going to be our last episode of the Bayern career mode. We're going to be playing a game, that's for sure. Or actually, no, we are playing. I know what game we are playing. We are playing the Champions League final. We finally made it back in our final season. All right, so trade deadline. I think we'll just go into this, see kind of what we're thinking. We're going to be a conservative buyer here. I know I pick conservative buyer every year, but it is what it is. So let's look at the top available players. So first of all, Patrick Kane. I don't think Patrick Kane would work. Malkin wouldn't be bad. Obviously, we all know me with Malkin. We've had our history of Evgeny Malkin. Actually, I love Evgeny Malkin on the team. Actually, you know what? Let's see. I mean, does Ottawa have an infection that they didn't play? No. That is Montreal's issue. Montreal had I don't know what happened to Montreal, but one night they were fine, and then the next they weren't, and I can't even. I have no clue. Okay, so here we go. So first of all, we need to get rid of someone here, and honestly, it might have to be Philippe Danault for Evgeny Malkin. But actually, I don't even know. It might be Bogquist. Do we get rid of Bogquist? Let's see. Obviously, it'd have to be Bogquist and a pick here. No, so the Montreal issue was two players on Montreal's side were put on the list. The COVID list, that is. Would this work? And then what ended up happening is that over that night, they just kind of kept watching it, and there we go. We got Evgeny Malkin. What the hell? What just happened? Air just went up my nose, and it wasn't nice. All right. Now we got to look for a defenseman. We don't want the Nuge. That's what we don't want. We don't want a bad contract. That's the thing. This game, if there's one thing this game is bad at, it's contracts. Duncan Keith, huh? Top goalie prospect. Duncan Keith. Would Duncan Keith fit on the lineup? Let's see. Where's Duncan Keith? Fine trade. I don't know what it did. Brendan Goulet or the 3rd and 4th rounder. All right, hang on. Let's see if Duncan Keith fits on the lineup first, so we're not just doing something dumb here. All D pairings. That's actually, I like to see that. So you know what, Duncan Keith, welcome to the squad, mate. You're in. Now we just gotta pray that we don't get screwed with a some type of. Well, you know what? Let's find that out. We don't get screwed over with some type of contract garbage like players gonna be placed on waivers. I think it's Makoshin, if anything. So what we got? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it'd be Makoshin because Makoshin. Oh, he's on a 2-way deal. But does he have waivers? Yes, he does have waivers. Okay, so that'll be tough. We might have to get rid of Makoshin as our defenseman here, which wouldn't be good. Let's see if anyone would want him anyways. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it. Nope. Okay. Matt Roy? Although I'm liking Matt Roy on the team, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. I think. Let's just see if what would they want if we? Oh, they just don't even want to give us Patrick Kane whatsoever. The Nuge wouldn't be that bad either. What are they saying for the Nuge? No trades. Okay. What the hell are you doing there? Jonathan Drouin. Pesci for Drouin. Sod for Drouin. Goulet for Drouin. Ooh. And our second rounder. I might. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Pushnor for Drouin. Ooh. Wow, there are some good options here. Oh, I don't. Okay, let's. First of all, I don't think. I'm trying to think here. Let's go into this Sod one. Let's just see if this Sod one would work out. Because what's Sod? He has 40 points. Drouin is a bit under that. Okay. I just want to look at our defenseman though. As we move forward here, because Pesci is injured. It doesn't even say what lines he's on. Although coach likes him a lot, but Timo Meier. Ooh, let's check this one out. This might be a bit. We might go big here, boys and girls. Timo Meier. He's a -17. He's on our 3rd line. You know what, Timo Meier? Welcome to the squad, lad. We are paying them way too much here, and we'll also get Adam Ernie, which would kick out Curtis Douglas, I think. But welcome to the squad. All right, we got to get rid of a player because now we're way over the the cap, which well bring in Brent Pesci. All right. Who's our highest paid players here? Because we can't be over, right? Because we have Malkin would probably be a rental. Meyer will probably be a rental. This is where we got to get rid of some players, and I think we got to look straight at a Brendan Saad. Or a Pesci here. So maybe we do go that direction. Let's see. Where the hell is he? Did he get traded? That bum got traded, didn't he not? Oh, he got traded. Yep, there it is. Jonathan Drouin goes to St. Louis. Oh, I forgot. Well, we got Timo Meier, and they got... Okay. I mean, that's fair enough. I'm going to be screwed here with cap problems if I'm not careful here, I think. Why does it say always 81? I don't think that's right. So what do we have for centers here? So we have these centers. We also have Achari and Kurali, who will be the 4th line wingers, obviously. We have Taylor Hall, Brendan Saad, and then Nemestikov. I don't know where Nemestikov's going to go now. But he's going to have to go somewhere. Ernie will probably come in as our backup forward. And we have Meyer, Kaze, Palmieri, and Rust. In the defensive end, we picked up Duncan Keith. And Mikoshin's probably going to have to be sent on waivers, but we have no clue where he's going. Why is this Dalmatian guy not signed yet? Oh, that's why. He's in the OHL. Well, that's a good sign that he's a 74 already. Honestly, I don't... Is there anything else that we should do here? I feel pretty happy with who we got. We don't need another center. I think if there's anything, it'd probably be a winger for a winger. Because maybe we got to get another goalie here. Let's see. I might go maybe you goalie for goalie. Because I know we got... we have way too many goalies. Some of these are not even going to get signed. These three are not going to get signed. Because we can get rid of Jimmy Howard in a trade if we wanted to. So let's see. Let's see. Let's go see. There's any like goalies out here that would be fringe starter. Obviously, we can't go a starter, else they're gonna be mad that they're not gonna start. Ben Bishop could be an option. A 1-year return would be a 4th line forward. Okay, I might even just slot in Jimmy Howard in there. Henrik Lundqvist would be a 4th round plus draft pick. Henrik Lundqvist wouldn't be that bad. I love how oh no, this is where I get his stats. 905 and a 253. Ben Bishop, ooh. So Lundqvist has been really good this year. Philip Gustafsson. He's had terrible starts. Oh. Philip Gustafsson, eh? You know what? He's had bad numbers, but you know what? Let's try this. Let's try Mr. Philip Gustafsson. Obviously, we're going to give Ottawa back Mr. Where the hell is he? Jimmy Howard would be one of the assets. And then we'll also give them... They wanted a depth forward, but... you know, let's just see where this goes. Obviously, I don't think... No, that's not even close. Maybe... what do we have here? Because obviously we got to do the counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're over 1 there. But if we get rid of a forward, a depth forward, like a Sean Corrali, Adam Ernie can come up and play now. The question is about Adam Ernie is that can he fit into the lineup? That's the question. Let's drop him a Sean Corrali and see where we go from here. So Ottawa would have more skaters. Okay, that's what I don't want. So therefore we give away a draft pick, and therefore we give him let's give him Montreal's 7th rounder, and then they could give us something in return, because that's the idea. Let's trade 7 rounders. Let's go. Okay, let me just give you guys the 7th rounder from Montreal. And then, boom. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we go a 5th rounder this year. There we go. So call up to the NHL. So Philip Gustafsson is going to be joining us now via trade. And I think that's it. I think that's fine with us in the NHL trade deadline. So let's do this. I swear, we're going to get screwed with that stupid salary cap crap. Bull BS. So Adam Pellish, on defense, I don't need him. You're injured, so move on. All right, so now we have to look at our lineup because obviously we've changed. So with Malkin, what the hell? With Malkin, that makes our top lineup now 3. That's fine with me. See how I like rhyme there? Huh. Who's scratched now? Douglas, McCoshin, Pesci's injured. But Chris Tierney would fit on that bottom line, wouldn't he? There we go. So we move. Rust is a good player, man. I don't want to move him down to the bottom line. Thing is, we don't have a center that could like center this lineup, and it would be happy. We'll put Nola Char there. We can't put Rust at the center position. We'll put Nemestikov there. So here's our lines as of right now. I just shook my entire desk. Defensively, we're still going to be rolling with that. We got a +1 with Matt Roy, Duncan Keith. I'm going to be very interested to see how Mr. Pesci works with Duncan Keith, if we can work that one out. But our defense seems to be okay. Our forwards seem to be all right. Goalie-wise, we now got Philip Gustafsson, who hasn't had that great of a... he's only had one game, although he did let in 3 goals on 14 shots. Although it looks like he either played half the game or he came in late. So I'm not going to blame the lad for it. But look at his Belleville numbers this year. And even last year, for that matter, has been pretty good. So Philip Gustafsson is now our backup. So we've now gone through, 4 goalies now? 5 goalies maybe this season. And we still just have to wait for when Chris Tierney comes back and all that. So AHL, I'm just going to go best lines in the AHL. Wow, these lines suck. This coach just sucks, I think. I think this coach just sucks. All right, so here we go. We're going to be playing our first game with our brand new team. Not really brand new team. We're playing Dallas. We're a couple points out of the playoffs. We could still win the division, which is hilariously poor of how we could still do that. But let's just move on here. Let's get. Oh, look at that. Malkin already first goal with the team. Malkin has scored 2 goals with the team. Malkin's going to go off. Why did I say it like that? He's going to go off. He's going to go off. And then we beat the Dallas Stars, and they fire their coach. Wow, I feel like the Ottawa Senators right now. I feel like we're firing all their coaches. We're firing all the team's coaches. Speaking of the Sens, our schedule has reset for the last time this year. Rust with 2. So Rust is on the 4th line. And he has a hat trick. We lose in the shootout, which I'm kind of fine with, not going to lie. He's on the 4th line. I mean, he's still going to get goals on the power. Wow, from the same spot, too. So we know where he sets up on the power play. Or right up top there. Wow. All right, so 3 points in the first 2 games we played with this team. Not bad. Charlie Lindgren, no thank you. You're a Montreal goalie, so you're probably a flop. Montreal hasn't had a great goalie since Carey Price came out of their youth. Pesci's back. Do not press best lines. That would not have been good. All right, so here's the test, right? Here's the test on if this works. I swear to God, if he does not work with Duncan Keith, I bloody knew it. I bloody knew it. This dude, I knew I should have got rid of him. For God's sakes. Like, he just doesn't work with this team. He's going to have to go. I said it too. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just speaking out of my butt. Look at this. We're a Duncan Keith with a goal. So maybe they are working fine. I don't know. Duncan Keith got a goal. So we're roosing? No, we're cruising. That's what I say. We cruise. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. By the way, we are actually we're right in the fight. Jesus, like look at the top 4. Look at quickly. Look at the top 4. We're playing Vegas too. Oh God. Oh, we came back, but you know what? Mark Stone scored. We almost came back and won it. Christ. Well, that's not good. I mean, like, why did I say it like that? Good. Of course, I thought he retired. I swear he's retired. What the hell? Is Justin Williams retired? And good. I don't want to play you. I don't want to play you. He's getting injured on purpose, guys. He's getting injured on purpose, just to let you know. I don't want to sit out Sergachev. Get in here, Roy. All right, Buffalo, the most unrealistic thing I've ever seen. Did you see them blow their lead last night? Jordy Ben. Isn't Jordy Ben like an 82? Nope, he's not. And he's actually been bad. He wouldn't fit on the lineup anyways. This is why, I thought about this before. I'm like, why don't we, if we have time after this, do Buffalo? But then I realize how unrealistic this game is, as you see here. I mean, I get this is 3 years or 2 years after, if this was real life, this would be 2 years after this season that they're in right now in real life. So it'd be kind of, you could kind of make it, you could kind of maybe say it's realistic, maybe. But the reason why I say I don't want to do one is because of the fact that where is Tierney going to go? He's an 83 center. We're going to have to take out Corrali. Let's just see. Let's just see here. Because it would be unrealistic because the team can do good right off the bat. Chris Tierney fits on that bottom line. So can we move Rust back? Please? Oh, for God's sakes. I can move Dickinson back, which would be fine, because Chris Tierney can now center this line, which I like. I'm just seeing if there's any other movements that we could do that can help the lineup. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Well, we move. All right, so back-to-back losses, which aren't good. We're now sitting once again back out. The Vancouver Canucks have come out of left field. We got to play these Winnipeg Jets, who are actually having a really good year. Taylor Hall, 2 goals. Beauty, like to see that. Malkin with the goal. We win it. That's a big win right there. Every game from now on is big, simply because of the standings in this Pacific Division. This Pacific Division is whack because it's just all like there's no good team. Look at the Sabres with 102 points, for God's sakes. What the hell is that? No, this division is terrible. We're still sitting in set. The winner of this division is going to have like 90 points. I'll tell you what, though. We're scoring goals. Like I don't know what I've done. But this might be, if we win, if we get to the playoffs, this might be the greatest trade deadline I've ever had. Both in the Sens and this combined. Jeremy Poirier is out. Best lines there. Madison Bowie. Did we not have Madison Bowie? I thought I just claimed him by accident. 79. Top 4 deep pairings. We got Matt Roy. That's all good. All right, Carolina. We're just a few points out too. Like Christ. I'm serious. The winner of this division is gonna just get 100 points. Oh, big game. Malkin's having a big game. Hornquist with the overtime winner. Okay, you know what I've been doing? I've been working on like little boxing moves. Like before I go to bed, I've been working on my jab, cross, uppercut, and my arms are just dead. And I've done it for 2 nights now by accident. I did not really mean to do them last night. I was just like, you know what? Screw it. And it was not a good decision. The Sabre, this is why I don't want to do a Buffalo Sabres career mode or franchise, because it's just unrealistic. I could win the cup in my first year at Buffalo. I'm serious. I mean, I made to the playoffs with the Seattle, the Kraken in the first year. Yeah, okay, fine. But I could probably win the cup with the Sabres in the first year because it's just unrealistic. Unless I have the morale thing on, which I hate. So, that's another tough one there. Shoot, Chris Letang. Unless I go morale, and like I said, I've always hated the morale. I think it's stupid. I mean, I get that you get a bigger, you get more of a realistic thing, but everyone starts happy or neutral in this game. So it's even with Buffalo, it doesn't make sense. Meyer gets his first goal with this team. Malkin with 2 other goals, and Malkin with the hat trick. Jesus. Second in the division. I still have that canker in my mouth from a couple days ago. It still hurts. This division's the top 4 in this division's too close. But Calgary here, I don't know where Calgary. I think Calgary's bad, yeah. Well, yeah. In there, because Calgary didn't look what happened. He got pulled. Got scored on by Chris Tierney. Alrighty. We're winding down the season, and you just have to get injured now. The brother had to get... Oh. Yo, the stream is going whack right now. Oh my god. Hold on, we're just going to slow it down here. I'm probably going to have to get reset. The stream is not having it. I knew this was going to happen today. Does that mean Makoshin's going to have to come in? He is. Hold on. Are we chilling now? We good? Because Streamlabs ain't having it now with me. Which I don't know why. Alright, we're going to continue on here. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we just had a little spike, and then now we're okay. We got to play Florida. They don't have Ovi, so all I got is Barkov and Huberto to mess with me. And, but luckily enough... So Justin Hull scored a goal of Makoshin on his D. What's with the... And Gustafson got a win as well. Okay, we're fine. I might have to look into the settings, because I think this new update either mess with it or not, because I've not had a consistent 30 frames for more than maybe 15 seconds today. Brendan Hickey, no thank you. Goulet's back, which is good. Tonight, actually, we would have had a Ottawa Senators watch-along, but like Stanya pointed out earlier, there is no game tonight because of the COVID cases. They pushed these games now to later in May. So they've extended, actually, the NHL season by about a couple of days or so. So, yeah, no, we don't have a watch-along until Thursday night, I believe. So, we just lost to Nashville. Colton Sissons. What's with third liners today? Just ruining Nick Cousins and Colton Sissons. Like, what's with that today? What is with that? Man, we're just sitting outside of the division lead, man. We're sitting outside. Oh, actually, I was robbed. I was like, the Flames are bad, and then they're actually right behind us in the standings. Nah, screw off, you Kings. The Kings always get me, man. The Kings always get me. I don't know why with the Kings. Oh, the frame rate's gone up again. It's not good. So back-to-back losses, and Andre Kaze's out until probably the playoffs. Not good, not good, not good. In comes... Who's going to come in? I think that's Chari or Corrali, ain't it? Yeah, he actually makes that top line a +3. Although, I might move someone up there. I'll move Palmieri up there. Why is Sergachev not on that power play unit? Why is Duncan Keith on the power play? What? Why? Okay, that works, I guess. I don't know. What the hell? Why is Duncan Keith on the power play? Extras, 3-on-3. We're going to go with Kyle Palmieri if he hasn't been taken yet. Or we're going to go Brendan Saad, who is not on here. So we're good. Alrighty. So back-to-back losses, that's not good because now the Flames are up with us. And we have to play Canucks as we reach into the month of April here nearing the end of our season. How many games we got left? 5 games it looks like. Who's back from injury? I don't know. Who is back from... Did it say Pesci? Did it say Pesci? Oh boy. I hope he gets injured again because we've been good without him. I bet he probably walks into that dressing room and is like, oh, I'm Brent Pesci. All right, here we go. Vancouver. Big win here. We need it. We need this win so badly. Come on. Of course, Pesci scored, but we've blown it. Oh, my God. Pesci scores in Goulet, but then we bloody blow it. Christ's sake. Where are we now? Oh, man, we're in a 3-way. Why did I say it like that? A 3-way. We're in a 3-way tie here. Andre Kaze has returned to the line. Huh? I think that's Curtis Douglas. Curtis Douglas has to go. These moves will result in your team being over the NHL salary cap. Oh, they're really going to get me here, aren't they? They're really going to be big PP guys. Actually, Mikoshin as well can go. Because, why? This is why I hate this game. We have $10 million in cap space. We have $10 million in cap space, and this game is saying no, because we don't. When we clearly do have cap space. This is why I hate this game. This is exactly why I don't like this game's stupid. Does like Sean Corrali have to go down? Are we fine then? No, we're not fine then. What about Makosha? Can Makoshin join? No, we're not fine. Like, this is what I don't get, man. Like, what? We have 10... You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let the game figure this out and screw me over. You know, go to edit lines. I want to see this... I want to see what this game does. So whatever it did, it was fine. And funny enough, they did best lines. Who went down? No, I'm not. No, you can't be serious with me. So we did. What a stupid game. What a auto fix. It sent down the player who I wanted to be sent down. What a stupid game. What a stupid idiot game, man. Like, actually, like, I obviously wanted that to happen. Like, so dumb. Like, honestly, so dumb. And is our defense okay? Our defense is fine. All right, guys, let's move over. So 3 straight losses here. We're now in the wild cards. We're in the 3. Oh, for God's, we better. Come on, blood sakes, come on. There it is, 5-1. Pesci scores 2. Pesci and Keefe both score. Coyotes have fired their coach. And just like that, like we're not far off. We got 3 games to go. Am I right? 3 games to go before the end of the year. If we could win them all, we could have a chance at top spot in the Pacific, although I do think we could. Well, our max is probably only second. So if we could get all these games, but we have to play the Wild, who have been tough. But we hold on for the win. Kaze, Malkin with the goals there. Beautiful stuff there. All right. Taylor Hall looks to be he's gonna be tied or at least over a point per game, which is really good. We will check the standings after. So we have clinched the playoff spot now, but we could still get Pacific, but we have to beat the Sharks, who are bottom of the division. So game means a lot here. And we don't win it. So our max is probably second in the division. If not, we're probably going to get third against the Flames, it looks like it could be. Let's see what happens here. So the max we could get here is third. Very good. All right, so we win this or else we get the wild card, which honestly I'm not gonna lie, we might want the wild card. Let's see. Wild card it is. Yeah, wild card it is. So we're gonna get the wild card spot. We've clinched the playoff in our 3rd year somehow. Really. Oh my God, Duncan Keith's actually been so big, and of course in the last game he had to get knocked. Seriously? So in comes Matt Roy, who can't play with Pesci. So who are we playing? We're playing the Avalanche? The Avalanche. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I'm just going to sim to the end of the year, and then we'll check all the stats. Hey, XL, how you doing, sir? Welcome. We're checking the stats here because we've had some players. Obviously, this is not the year that we were expecting whatsoever. Definitely not, but Evgeny Malkin finished with 74 points in 80 games. And with his time just here with us, he had 21 points in 19 games. He wasn't even over a point per game in Pittsburgh. So some of you, if you've seen the Ottawa franchise mode, you might be seeing comparables here. Now that we have Malkin on our team. So we got Taylor Hall once again doing his work. Tied for point per game. Magnus Hornquist get 55 points. Coming off of his rookie year, we had 39. So he went over. I thought he was only going to get 45, but he went off, I guess, with the assists. Good stuff there. Who had the least amount of points? Well, Matt Roy only played... Jesus. Pesci still somehow got more points. So goalie-wise, so obviously Philip Gustafson, his numbers don't look that good. Because his numbers weren't good in Ottawa. But look where they're at here with us. Although, yes, they don't look that good either. They are better than the one game he played in Ottawa, that is for sure. We'll have to wait to see how Philip Gustafson goes. But Braden Holtby, 28, 28, and 7. Bit of a tough year, but his numbers still were good. Like, lots of the games we were losing were just 2-1, I think. And that's the case there. Standings-wise, so here we go. 40 and 34. Again, not the season we were expecting. We're good on the road, but we're garbage on the road. And the team that we're playing in Colorado, who are the Western Conference regular season champions, are better on the road as well. So let's go. They did trade Will Lannon. Yes, they did. The Sens did trade Will Lannon yesterday. I would have got into it tonight, but there's no game tonight, so I can't really speak about it too much. Well, I still will here, I think. But it'll be more of a conversation when they play next in a couple of days. But no, Will Lannon got traded for Amadio, whatever his name is. And honestly, I think it's a smart move. So Bruce Evans coming in here, being fired by Pittsburgh after going 7-1-1 or 1-7. If you got fired going 7-1-1, you're doing something wrong. 1-7-1. He comes out in here and gets a 34, 24, and 7 record with us. So overall, he actually he did not bad. He's done not bad with us this year. So I'm very pleased with how Bruce Evans has gone. We still have him for another 4 years as well. Good stuff. All right, let's check out Colorado's lines. We got some time here, so we should be able to get to at least some of the playoffs. Colorado being the top team in the West, I do expect a good lineup. Of course, they got their McKinnon, Landeskog, Donskoy. Okay, I don't know why Rantanen's not there. Honestly, I think besides their first line and Rantanen, I'd say our lineup is better. Our offense is better. Defense-wise, they have a better defense. I'll go with that. Where's that stupid picture I saw? They got Shane Bowers looks scary, man. Goalie-wise, Corey Crawford and Mikko Koskinen. Brancham has called up too. Yeah, big stuff there. Big stuff. I'm very pleased with how. If Ian Cole, Mark Edwards, they have a crazy lineup. If they were 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I'd say, even for the matter. But all right, so not bad for Colorado. We've worked our way into the playoffs. Let's check some of the records, I guess. So I guess 2023 is the newest record on this list, you could say, because that's the year we're in. So now with total points all time is Taylor Hall with 220. Of course, seasons, there's been players who've been here for every single year, so that really doesn't matter as of right now. Taylor Hall leads in assists with 122, but Brian Russ leads with points or games played, which is 246. I don't think he's been injured. I think he's got some type of Ironman streak going on. Let's see. If we did 82 times 3, he's played every single game with us. He's played every single game we've ever played. Yeah, he's not been injured. Mikhail Sergachev leads with penalty minutes. Holtby with shutouts. And Braden Holtby as well with wins with 80. And Taylor Hall with goals is 98. All right, so in the season, Philip Deneau actually set the record for penalty minutes with 54. And there's been no record set since the first year, oddly enough. Let's go to rookie. Obviously, Phil Gustafson only played a couple of games, so that record has not been broken. In a game, though, we haven't had... I think Delia's record, I don't know if that was set last year or this year, but that's the newest record there. Jake Sanderson looks like a good pick. Yes, he does. He looked very, very good in those. I saw a couple of highlights of his. He was very, very. He looked very, very good. I'd say. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if honestly if they don't pick up a contract for him and play him in Belleville for the rest of the year. But by the way, we're playing game 1. By the way, I just hopped in. Timo Meier and Tierney get the goals, and we hold on for the first game win. Taylor Hall with 2 goals. Nice. It's good to see Taylor Hall get off to a good start. But no, Sanderson, Pinto as well, JD or Bernard JBD. So there's definitely some good. Duncan Keefe's back. Yes, there's definitely some good looks for Ottawa there at that school, which I hope. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't give him a contract, but I would be surprised. I wouldn't be if they didn't. Honestly. Because I'd be, I don't even know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what they could do. All right, game 2. We got the 1-0 lead on Colorado. Oh. The brothers scored 4 goals in 10 minutes. 4 goals. 10 minutes. All right, let's keep playing. No way. No way, bro. We just shut down Colorado, bro. Colorado is going to be rioting. Bring up the newspapers for tonight. Right here on this day, April 13th, 2023. Colorado will be rioting, baby. Holy cow. Taylor Hall with another 2 goals. Malkin with 1 as well. Malkin with 2. Saad with 2. Dickinson with 2. Everyone's got 2 goals. Jesus, Colorado. They scored 4 goals in 10 minutes and couldn't hold on. Pinto or Caulfield? Ooh, that's tough. Honestly, I'd go Pinto, but Caulfield will look really good, I think, in Montreal. Although I have been ripping my buddy, who's a Habs fan. I'm like, y'all really trying to tank, aren't you? But no. I think the only thing that's down on Caulfield, which has been noted his whole career, and we got the 4 goals now. Oh my God, we're putting Colorado to sleep right here. We got 4 goals in 10 minutes. The one thing that is his size. He will be if he could get a strong body frame, he'll be a really good player. But the problem is the fact that he's too small. So his first couple of seasons, at least his first 2 years, he's going to be bodied around, and it's going to be tough for him. All right, game 4, we're up 3-0. And, we're going to overtime. Here we go. And yes, sir, we have swept. We have just swept the Western Conference regular season champions, if they want to put that banner up, even though that's kind of a jerk thing to do. We have just swept the best team in the Western Conference, boys and girls. The best team in the Western Conference has gone down in 4 games. First of all, I want to see this. Number 1, Hornquist got 8 points in 4 games. Really good stuff there. I want to see this. So, 4-3, 8-4, 5-0, 5-4. So that's 10 points, 18, 22 goals for. That's how many goals we scored. 22. 22 goals. We allowed 7 plus 4, 11. So we outscored them 22-11 in 4 games. What's that average? Well, I'm too lazy. Let me look it up here. Oh, I by the way, I didn't show the playoff. I'm sorry, that's my bad. I was too fired up over Jake Sanderson. 22 divided by... That's 5 goals a game, by the way. So Ottawa and Buffalo. We'll see how that ends out. Montreal and that would be a hell of a series, number 1. New Jersey versus the Rangers, okay, and the Flyers versus the Capitals. So your Metropolitan Division is somewhat normal, besides the Devils, who have not been in the playoffs for a while. The Western Conference, we had the Wild versus the Oilers, Flames versus Canucks. That'd be a good series, except for this year in real life. The Jets. So it looks like we will actually have all Canadian teams. Well, as of right now, I shouldn't be saying much. Maybe I should shut my trap. But the Jets are moving on, that's for sure. The Oilers and the Wild have gone to Game 7. So has the Flames and Canucks. Oilers have won, and we should learn. Yeah, so here we go. We are playing the Jets, it looks like. Yeah, oh boy, the Winnipeg Jets. So there will be a Canadian team in the conference final in the Western Conference. The Habs moved on, so they beat the Leafs. Sabres moved on, and then the Flyers and the Devils. But there could be a chance there could be a Canadian team in the final. Has the Canadian team won it yet? We'll have to check out at the end of the season. But we got to play the Jets now, who I do believe, if I'm not Buffalo. XL, I was explaining this earlier on in the stream about how there's a reason. Are we playing the Jets are now the second best team in the NHL or in the Western Conference. I was explaining this why I thought about, but I'm not doing a Buffalo franchise mode, and it's simply because this game, unless I put the morale on, which I'm not because it's a dumb. I find it dumb. It's just unrealistic. I could probably win the Cup with Buffalo my first year. I'm straight up saying that. So Buffalo's lines, they got Ehlers, Scheifele, and Laine still. Vesalainen and Little. Oh, they got Sergei Ovechkin. Honestly, they have a better top 6, but I'd say bottom 6 we're knocking them out of the park. All right, fair enough. Defense-wise, I'd say our defense is pretty even both ways. Goalies, they have Hellebuck. So I think us two teams in Winnipeg and us, we are very, very close in how our team looks overall. So let's get right into it. Second round here. We have a chance to go to the conference final. So yeah, no, that's why I'm saying, because I could probably win the Cup with Buffalo my first year. It's stupid. Game 1. All right, Russ gets the first goal. We hold on for the Game 1 win. Kyle Palmieri gets 2. 2 on the night, baby. That's right. I like seeing that. I love seeing that. Andre, no. Andre Kaze is out. So in comes who? Sean Corrali? In comes Sean Corrali as we've lost a big member of this team. Alright, well, we're going to have to change up our power play here, it looks like. Just put Sergachev out there. Just going to put Sergachev out there. Oh, no. Jeez, that's a terrible injury. That is tough. Although, has Kaze scored? What's his points like? I'm going to put Palmieri in that lineup there. That's just terrible. Terrible start. Oh, my God. Well, we're up 1-0 here on Winnipeg, although that Kaze injury is going to hurt us for sure. But here we go. Game 2 at the Bell MTS place. Can we steal 2 here from Winnipeg? Ooh, that's going to be, yeah, no. In this game, in the sim, you know you're not winning if they score 3. There's a really good chance you're not winning if they score 3 in the second period. I'm dead serious. If they score 2, you might have a bigger chance, but if they score 3. So both series here in the Western Conference are tied 1-1, as you see right there. So here we go. Game 3 back at home. We're up 2, and we blow it. And we get the win in overtime. Brian Rust gets the goal on the power play. Brian Rust is our power play man. I don't know how and why, but he is just our man on the power play. Just the man we need. Alrighty, so we're up 2-1. We could get the next one here at the pledge, you could call it. And we got 2 early. Hall and Meyer. Saad with the goal. 5-2 victory. Hornquist and Achari, baby. That's right. 3-1 up on the Jets. The canker hates the sweetness of the lemonade. Montreal's currently down 3-1 to Buffalo. 2023. Devils and the Flyers are still tied, but the Oilers and us are at 3-1. So we're going back to Bell MTS Place to see what we can do. All right, down 2-1 early. 4-2. Hold on. Conference final, baby. We're going to the conference final. And look who scores as well. It's the legend himself, Brent Pesce, who I've literally in this stream, I said I hope he gets injured. But he has scored in one of our biggest game of the season up to this point. Will we get... Oh, well, I think we get the Oilers. It'll be the Oilers and the Sabres and the Flyers and the... Ooh, boy. All right, so we got a good Oilers team here. Wait, does the Flyers... No, they don't play. All right, let's check out the Edmonton lineup here. We will go over the hour mark. Don't worry about it. We're going to keep going. We're not going to stop until these playoffs are over. Let's check Edmonton's lineup. Obviously, you're going to get your McDavid, Draisaitl. I think we have the better team here. I think we have a higher powered offense besides McDavid and Draisaitl, don't get me wrong. Defense-wise, yeah, we have the better defense and goalies. Ooh, they have Freddie Anderson. Okay, so this is going to be, once again, I kind of think we have a somewhat better lineup than them, but let's see it. They only have 2 more wins than us. They have 2 more wins than us. That's it. All right, here we go. Game 1, period 1. Draisaitl scores. That you're going to see that happen. Period 2, Athanasiou and McDavid. Period 3, Evan Bouchard, really? Well, 5-2 loss to start the series. Not the best right now, I'll tell you that. But we can get him back. All right, come on, here we go. Game 2 at Rogers Place. Perron with 2 goals. Christ's sake. Who the hell is Benson? Oh, for God's sakes. Where's our stars here, boys? We need our stars to come out. We're down too early to Edmonton. We've only been able to muster 2 goals each game. Come on. Let's get back into this. We're back home. Come on. We need to get back into this. Let's go. There we go. Chris Tierney. Stalock's in net, for God's sakes. Come on. Oh, for God's sakes. God's sakes. Alex Stalock's in net. What the? I just realized that. And we just got wrecked by Marco Frolik. You know you know. You know if you know. I just hurt my arm again. I just realized Alex bloody Stalock's in net, and we can't score more than 2 goals in the game. And now we're down 3. And a reject, Michael Frolik, just scored on us. And now we gotta win. No matter what. I'm gonna be ticked if Stalock's starting and we still lose the game. Thank you. Thank you. I don't care. See, that's what we should be doing. This is the kind of game we need. That's the game we should be having. It's Alex bloody Stalock. All right, game 5. Christ. This is bloody Alex Stalock in net. Please, for the love of God. Thank God. All right. Bloody, it's Alex Stalock. Just shoot. Shoot the puck and probably go in. No disrespect to my boy Stalock in real life, but in the video game, if you're 81, you should definitely score more on this goalie than 2 goals. All right, game 6, back at the Pledge. We've worked our way back into the series. Come on. Come on. Meyer with the goal. No, please. Idiots. Absolute idiots. Alex Stalock has stood on his head, and now we lose. 2 goals in less than 20 seconds in the second period kill us. How? Connor McDavid scored from center ice in an elimination game. Braden Holtby, what are you doing? Unless it went off a stanchion. But the stanchions don't work in this game like usual. So you know what? If this was real game logic, Connor McDavid shot that puck on goal and it went in the net. You can't be serious. Man. And funny thing was, it was on his side of the red line, too. Listen, obviously, I'm not playing the games. I'm not watching the games. I don't know who to blame. But when you let in a goal like that in an elimination game of the playoffs, you need some help. Christ's sake. We go down once again in the conference final. Or no. Actually, this is the farthest we've ever made it, actually, funny enough. God's sake. Let's check the stats. Check the stats, man. I'm done. I'm so done. the hell is this? We have Malkin. We have players go off. Even Holtby was 10. He had a good record, too. I got to check what the hell Alex Stay. Let's see. Playoff stats. It's actually one of his worst. Out of the 3 years he spent with us, it was his second worst in save percentage and goals against. So it was actually his second best playoffs. He was better in last year when we lost. 40. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Nino says that, or no, not Nino. No. XL No says that sucks. No kidding. Bloody hell. Why is he wearing number 72? Does he wear 70 or does he wear 71? Why am I caring about these things right now? You can't be serious. So we sweep. We're entering this series 8-1. Entering the series 8-1. Frederick Anderson gets hurt in game 1. I'd go game 2 maybe. Hold on. I'm finding this out. There's no way in hell this brother just come in. Okay, let's see. Let's see, though. So, Frederick Anderson won them 9 games. So, he definitely was at the win for game 1. Because it wouldn't make sense. Unless, how did they give... that doesn't add up. That doesn't... No, it's 13 wins there. How's that not... So, Staylock came in, I think, game 1. He came in. He definitely played one more game than usual with us. So he lost the game earlier this series. So that's just sad, man. We couldn't score for how many games we played? 6 out of the 2 out of 6 games. 4 of them we couldn't score more than 2 goals on Alex Staylock. 81 overall, Alex Staylock, and we couldn't score more than 2 goals. And you can't say that's a hot goalie. That's an embarrassment to our team right there. And it's going to be Buffalo. Who would have thought Buffalo and Oilers in the final, man? Oh, for God's sake. I don't even know what to say anymore. I simply don't know. We let in a goal from their side of the red line. What goes on in the cup here? I want to see. Don't care. Did Buffalo sweep them? Buffalo swept the Oilers. They got what they deserved, I'll tell you that much. So Buffalo probably did what we could not have done to Alex Staylock. Take that one in. I wonder how Buffalo did in the playoffs. I was half paying attention how they did. So you... I'm speechless. I'm speechless right now. Buffalo beat Ottawa in 6, Montreal in 5, Florida, Philadelphia in 6, and then they swept the Oilers. You know, I always the way I think, right? Yeah, I always say if you get swept in the final, you're kind of an embarrassment of a Western Conference championship. I mean, unless you're going up against some super team. Maybe the Buffalo Sabres are a super team. I don't know. Like, it's an embarrassment if you get swept in the final. Like, it's honest. Like, Game 7's obviously heart crushing, but if you get swept in the final, you should not even be. You know, your heart should just be not even crushed. Like, it's just like an embarrassment. Go home. Get out of here. The Oilers got that. They got what they deserved. They did not deserve to win that Western Conference final. And I'll tell you what. Nor did we, compared to how we didn't score. But if you put Alex Staylock in net, we should at least score maybe 4 goals a game, and we just couldn't. So that's kind of an embarrassment right there. All right, let's look at the trophies, and then we're gonna go. This game is so realistic. Yeah, exactly. So obviously Buffalo won the cup. Edmonton. Oh, actually no. I forgot Ottawa and Toronto made it last year. So not the first Canadian team to make the final, but third, I guess. So every year a Canadian team has been in the final, and Canadian teams are 0-3. That's, I mean, besides Ottawa and Toronto maybe making the final, and Edmonton maybe, it's kind of realistic, and the Canadian team has not won. Rantanen won the Art Ross. Rantanen won the Hart. Dahlin won the Norris. check that one out. Lady Bing went to Ehlers. Stutzla won the Calder. Oh, they have Stutzla. How did Stutzla win the Calder? Well, you know what? Because this game's stupid and puts him as a 70 when you draft him. So I guess that's fair enough. Maybe a year or two. Yeah, no, that maybe clocks in. Skinner won $9 million, ladies and gentlemen. Consummate winner. There you go, Buffalo fans. Look, your future's bright. Binghamton wins the Vezina. Yaros won the... I'm not even expecting us to get a trophy here because we were so crap. No, that's how I expected it. Actually, I want to see this now. I want to see this before we go. I got time, so I'm not too worried. I'm going to go defenseman. And then I'm going to go entire league. Let's see what Dahlin got. Oh, Jesus. He's got 79 points. He's a 92 as well. Okay, so I shouldn't be questioning Hornquist is 25 or 55 and why he's not the winner. I'm like, oh yeah, no, Hornquist, man, he's got to be up there. No, he's not. He's like top 30 at least. I was also going to check out here. So Jeff Skinner, give it to Leon Draisaitl for God's sakes. So Jeff Skinner finished 25. Let's see. I want to who Buffalo got in goal. What? Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, they had Aiden Hill in net for maybe the first series or so, and Saros was out. So that's what I'm gonna go with. That's my idea here because there's no reason for a team like Buffalo, who won the President's Trophy, I believe, won the Eastern Conference, won the Eastern Conference Championship, won the Cup, and their starting goalie only has 11 wins. This year is screwed. What the hell's going on? The last comment by Axel Nono just tells you everything. The season's this is the most unrealistic game of all time. Fair enough. But that's it. Buffalo wins the Cup. We actually make it to the conference final this time. And I don't know what we're going to do for our future, simply because we have players on one-year contracts. I also have to sign Hornquist again. And no, I have to just simply sign him out of his entry-level deal, which who knows if I have the money for. So I think some of these rentals are not going to have to come back. That means Malkin. That means Duncan Keith. Unless Keith wants a smaller contract. Who knows? But that's going to do it for me, guys. Simply. But next episode is Thursday. Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. If you actually click the link down below, you could join the Discord. And if you're from Europe or whatnot, you could actually... I have the time for Eastern European time on that stream schedule as well. And also on the Discord, like I just said, the schedule, you get a schedule every week. You also get stream alerts of when I'm streaming every single time. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and leave a like on the video if you guys like it. But once again, thanks everyone for coming out. I want to say a bright future, but this whole end of the year was all our rentals. So who knows if we have a bright future or not. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Take care. Have a good rest.